All right, welcome back to Studio 40 Live, everybody. So glad to see you here. We've moved out to the patio. What a gorgeous day here. And we have to bring in Charles Caraway, Caraway Injury Attorneys. Good to have you here this morning, this afternoon. I always say morning. It's good to have you here this afternoon. Normally we're inside. What do you think of our patio?
It's really nice out here, especially today. This is a beautiful day.
Gorgeous day. All right, so let everybody know who you are, because we were talking earlier, and you're from here, born here, and did a lot of things here before you became an attorney.
Yeah, I am. I'm a local boy. I grew up in Dorado County up in Shingle Springs. That's where I live now. Went to Ponderosa High School, graduated from there, left for a couple of years when I joined the Marines, came back, was a local deputy, and then decided to go to school, went to Sacramento, and then I ended up going to McGeorge in the area.
Wow, that's awesome. It's been around a long time. All right, good. All right, so let's get right into what you do now, too. We're going to talk about, what to do after an accident, because that's what you specialize in. So what should be like one of the first things that you do when someone gets in an accident? What should they do?
So when somebody gets into an accident, the first and the most important thing that they do is to make sure that they're okay. As long as they're okay, as long as their loved ones, everyone in their vehicle is okay, at that point they should pull over to the side of the road if it's a minor accident so that they don't impede traffic as much as possible. And then they need to get out and they need to start gathering information.
Okay, that's one of the first things they do when they get to that, because that happens a lot too, these accidents. So that's one of the first things they need to think about. When should, if they're, obviously very injured, when do they need to contact a doctor?
So if somebody's really injured, or they know it, at that point, that's when they need to not worry about impeding traffic or anything like that. That's when they need to call 911, they need to get an ambulance, and they need to get taken to a hospital. They can worry about gathering the information and all those things later, especially if they dial 911 and there's a major injury. CHP is going to come out, they're going to do a report, and they're going to get all the information for them.
Okay. It's obviously a kind of a traumatic situation when that happens. When do they contact someone like you? When do they grab an attorney? When do they talk to you?
So what's important when they contact an attorney, when they should contact an attorney, is sooner rather than later. But again, going back to it, what the most important thing is that somebody makes sure that they're okay, that they're not injured, that they don't need immediate assistance, that their loved ones are okay. And then after they've set themselves up and they're okay, calling the attorney sooner rather than later is the best thing to do. And that's so that the attorney can take the case while it's new and they can progress it along the way that it needs to be progressed legally to make sure that they get the most money for the case possible.
Okay, got it. If somebody's, so pretty much dealing with your own claim and trying to handle this stuff yourself is not really the smartest way to go.
It can be, it depends. I mean, if it's a really cut and dry case and the insurance company is one that's going to deal with you directly, certain insurance companies are a lot easier to deal with than other ones, then it's one of those things where it might be. But still, consulting a good attorney, they're going to tell you whether or not you can do the case on your own. One thing that you should do on your own, though, is you should gather as much information as possible right after an accident. And the reason why is because that information is vital. Don't take somebody's word for it.
Yeah.
Ask them their insurance information. Have them provide you with the insurance information. Ask them for their driver's license so that you can see their address and their name and everything like that. Those types of information are things that if you don't get then, it might be impossible to get later.
Right. And I know everybody has, everyone's carrying a cell phone now with cameras and stuff. Is it best to just start taking some pictures, maybe what you see, or maybe take a picture of their information? Is that a way to go?
Absolutely. That's one of the best things that you can do. If you go out, you take a picture of your damage, their damage, driver's license, the insurance information, those types of things. That's not going to hurt you. That's going to help you in the end.
Okay. All right, Charles, thanks a lot. Let's throw up some information. If you are interested here, Caraway Injury Attorneys, 2366 Gold Medal Way, Suite 200, Gold River, 916-655-5555, CarawayInjuryAttorneys.com. Charles, thanks so much.
Thank you.